Hi friends, how are you? This is the Chaldonut speaking and welcome back to some Tekkit Classic. A lot has changed since last episode. I've been doing a lot of work. I have changed the auto smelter. I've upgraded these machines to an induction furnace and a rotary macerator, both of which have 2 slots for their respective tasks. We're going to give it a test with some copper and some iron that the quarry's been mining. I haven't actually made many changes to... Oh, I don't even need these, do I? Yeah, I don't need these levers. I forgot about that, but I don't need them at all. These levers are completely unnecessary, though I installed them. This one, I think... Yeah, we can take this one out, too. They're all completely unnecessary. Anyway, these are Tier 2 machines. No, they take what? I think they take high voltage even, but you can see the rotary macerator is running. It's pretty darn quick. And you can see the system is pulling out the ore and sending it to the induction furnace, where it has not gone in yet. Now it is. This thing, I think, has to build up a lot of heat to really get going. So it's pretty slow. But once it gets up to full heat, I'm pretty sure it does a good job of smelting things at high speeds. It's not overclocked or anything, but still, it should be effective. Also, you can see here I have hooked up the MFE to an LV transformer, and I'm using it to power both machines. I'm not sure I actually needed the LV transformer, but I feel like it's easier to manage because we have a lot of copper cable. I've run the copper cable down through here to the rotary macerator because of how crammed it is on this floor. It's ridiculous, but it is. And you can see this furnace is actually only 10% heat. Very, very quick. So things are going good. I did have to extend the red power wire around the back because it gets cut off over here at some point. So now this redstone engine also gets powered. Let's quickly recharge the jetpack, and then I'll show you some other things we've been working on. Or I've been working on off camera. And then eventually we'll get to today's task, which is to build the destruction catalyst. But we won't even have that much time to do that, because... Why did that go in there? I'm not so certain why that happened. Okay, it's working when I put it there, but not there? Really? That's a little confusing. Maybe the rotary macerator has some bugs. This is ridiculously fast. I mean, look at this, guys. This thing is pretty good for a macerator. We've seen worse. And the speed appears to build up over time. So, with both of these, it's best to do macerating and stuff like that in bulk. Anyway, if we come over here, we can see the MFE has quite a lot of power, so even when the geothermal generator runs out, we can run our machines for quite a while before they die. Or, well, not die, but, you know, stop being able to run. Anyway, I've hooked up our alloy furnaces from the old base here. I'm thinking this could be our red power floor, depending on what we do in red power. And anyway, that's that. I just moved the solar panel from there, somewhere down there as well. And now, the last thing that I've really been working on off camera is the quarry. I hooked up a new system for loading in more charcoal because I'm concerned that combustion engines are not even really the best way to power quarries, let alone the safest one. Frankly, if we just set up our nuclear reactor, we can get energy links, which convert power from one type of energy, say EU for IndustrialCraft, I just said craft, to the other type, so MJ for BuildCraft. And then we can just power all our quarries, and it'll be awesome with our nuclear power. And maybe that's the only thing we'll use our nuclear reactor for. Who knows? Depends on how many quarries we set up. But this one is going along steadily. It's found a few nice resources at this point. It's discovered some uranium. That's not the only uranium it's found. There was a couple that I put in here, so we now have 20 uranium. I also converted a ton of our gold into diamonds, so we have a lot more of those. Anyway, I should explain the system to you guys. Basically, in those chests there used to be a ton of charcoal, and these steam engines are pretty much full anyway. So when the charcoal tries to go into the steam engine, it fails and it drops down because of how BuildCraft pipes work, but it's caught by this obsidian pipe here, which then sucks it back, puts it in the chest, and continues on a loop. So I can have, say, 3 stacks of charcoal in there, or more, and be able to leave it there with no issues. It's really, really cool. Anyway, right, the destruction catalyst, that's what we need to work on today. So, let's get down to business on that, because that'll be very useful for us if we want to mine. It doesn't require electricity, but it does require EMC to run, I believe. Pretty sure, unless there's a bug or something. So we will need to bring, say, coal or glowstone down with us, but that's a little easier than electricity because, for the mining laser, for instance, it can only shoot 1 block, and if you really want it to be accurate, I mean, you can do scatter mode, but that's a little messy, I feel like. And then also, ooh, wow, we're getting a ton of stone. I'm going to throw some of this into the condenser. Not this one, though. I'm going to throw it into one. Hang on. Does this have anything in it? I can't remember. I feel like I put something in here. Yeah, I put some iron in here. Come on. Get some stuff out of my inventory. It is so cramped. Man. Alright, good enough. So we're going to head up. Oh, actually, there's one other thing I want to show you before we get working on the destruction catalyst. Up here in the energy collector, I've been putting stuff in the top slot instead of in the bottom one in the condenser. And basically what this thing does is when you put it in a slot, as it collects energy, it starts upgrading the fuel that you put in. So it goes from coal to alchemical coal, I think, to Mobius fuel. I don't know, it might not work in quite that progression, but eventually gets up to Aeternalis fuel, which has an equal EMC value to a diamond, and I think takes, as a result, an equal amount of coal to make with the Philosopher's Stone and things like that. Anyway, this thing appears to no longer be producing EMC, so we're going to take it out, and is this coal or charcoal? What is it? What is it? It's charcoal. Let's take a piece of coal, and this should progress all the way up to the front. Yep. And it makes that special type of fuel, which gives us basically 2 diamonds to work with, which is pretty awesome. Now we're going to dump a whole bunch of cobble in here from the condenser, and we may as well set it to make some gunpowder, because we need that for the catalyst. This is going to take quite a while, but once we do that, I'll just show you the full recipe now, while we have some spare time. So the destruction catalyst requires a flint and steel, 4 Mobius fuel, which is pretty simple. It's just alchemical coal, which is coal. And then we have a Nova catalyst, which is Mobius fuel and TNT. So we need 8 Mobius fuel. Didn't mean to touch that. We need 8 Mobius fuel, 4 TNT. Wait, no, 1 TNT. No, 2 TNT. 2 TNT. I can do math. Trust me. Alright, this is all we actually need. Wait, no. We need extras. Oh, we have extras. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, I'm just gonna set up a project table on the roof. I should have this here anyway. And now we're gonna make some TNT. And then we can condense this with some iron, because we have quite a bit. Then we'll go get our... I think our Philosopher's Stone is actually in here, is it? I don't see it. I think it's probably at the old base. So we'll go get it from there. Anyway, let's put some iron ingots in here. Speed up this process. There we go. And we have 2 TNT. I should probably save one for the future, because I'm sure this is not the only time I'm going to need TNT. Alright, so we have that, and now we need to go grab the Philosopher's Stone, get some Mobius fuel, and get this show on the road. Also, we'll send some iron, the iron we just got from the quarry, through the system. And there's probably more here that we can grab while we're at it. No coal or anything, but a few more iron ore. That's good. And then more cobble. Excellent. Now let's get out of here. Wait, I forgot the very important thing, the Philosopher's Stone. Whoops. I should probably go grab that. Alright, where is it? Is it here? It's in one of these. Here we go. Okay. What do I dump? Oh yeah, there's a, that TNT was taking up 2 stacks, because I was making sure to save one. At some point, I do need to set up some sort of sorting system at the new base and just move everything, because it is a real pain to travel. Goodbye, guys. Alright, so let's just fly up to the roof. It's the simplest way to do this, because we do have access to a condenser if we need it. How's this doing? We can stick a piece of charcoal in there. Actually, no, we should stick a piece of coal in there. And then this will progress up to Mobius fuel, which actually means we can just condense a whole bunch of it instead of doing it the other way. So we can just dump cobble in and try to make Mobius fuel, and then we can speed it up with the help of some various materials. Like we can take some nickelite. Here, we'll just put a bunch in. And then that should really help us out with that. Yep, we've got not quite enough though. We need a lot more than that. Wait, we only need 6 Mobius fuel actually, but still, that's not necessarily cheap. Let's see, what can we condense? Let's take some iron. That'll work. That's 128. Good to know. Alright, we need more than that. We need 2 more. So let's just take another 7 iron. That should give us at least 1. Yup. And okay, we'll just take this 7 iron. Boom. Okay, we got it. We have all the Mobius fuel we need. We'll stick one in here and send it through. Nah, that feels like a bad idea. I should keep some Mobius fuel. Who knows? Maybe we'll need it. Okay, so those are some Nova catalysts. Right, so now we need a flint and steel. Do I have flint in here? I do. I should make an extra. That's a few more than I needed, but oh well. Now let's get this iron ingot, and then we will have ourselves a destruction catalyst. Bam. Alright guys, here we go. Mobius fuel, Nova catalysts, destruction catalyst. Oh yeah. Okay. So, we should put a bit of coal in here, start sending it through. And now, let's see, what should we do? We should test this thing out. Yeah, that's what we should do. But I should be careful, because I have a lot of very high EMC materials on me. And I don't want to lose them. Oh yeah, we can send some things through here. Yeah, let's put that iron in there. Run it through the system. And this should go reasonably quickly. Yeah, it's speeding up very quickly here. This thing is almost out of, is entirely out of heat actually, so it's not going to be very good, but this will go pretty quickly by the end. Alright, now I don't think, again, I'm not positive, that the destruction catalyst can use things for EMC that I put in my alchemy bag. Don't quote me on it, I'm a little concerned. Oh, shoot. Oops. Whoopsies. My bad. Hang on. I thought that was how you charged it. That's not how you charge it. How do I charge this thing? Is it with... is it a B? M? Here, let's look at all the keys it can be. I'm pressing... Oh! Whoa. Okay, V is charge. What is go down? Is there a go down button? Shift, okay, E is inventory, whoops, R, what, R activates the thing? Y, U, I, O, I'm testing all the keys, one of them's gonna work, guys, trust me. Okay, none of them have worked so far. This is extremely dangerous. If I point in the direction of my base now, I will blow something up. And it's not gonna be pretty. Hang on. Am I using things in here? Not that I can tell. So I think we're good. I am very concerned about this. I am essentially holding a loaded gun, if you will. This is extremely dangerous. So, what do you do when you have something extremely dangerous? You use it, without really knowing how to. Woo! And then you can see we get all the materials. So this is an easy way to mine, guys. You know, or it would be if I actually understood how it worked. Is it shift? Oh, there we go. Shift V is how you decrease the power. So basically, test of concept. We could do like this and easily build a staircase down to a location and then mine. Very convenient, very easy, and very, very powerful. And honestly, not that expensive in terms of coal. Like, I don't think this even takes power. Yeah, this level of power doesn't cost anything, so it's very, very easy for us to use. It'll be very effective, and I think we will definitely use this if we need to go mining by ourselves at any point. So I'm going to keep this on me. It's a very powerful tool. Now, that is more or less all the time we have today, so we're going to check out the quarry one last time, and then we're going to call it a day. We'll see. We're almost out of charcoal, it looks like. Well, we're down to 1 stack at least, so we'll have to manufacture some more. Yeah, there's literally no more going through the system, unfortunately. But there is a lot more to be mined here, so we're going to have to manufacture quite a bit more to get it all done. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did. This has been the Chaldonut speaking. Goodbye, friends, and I will see you all next time with some more Tekkit Classic.